Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I am back with a what's in my purse junk drawer. Yeah, other people call them catch-alls, but I saw a really cute video on YouTube and they called it the junk drawer for your purse, so I'm gonna run with that. So this is my purse junk drawer. It is the Dooney and Burke extra large Carrington. It has the exaggerated tassel that I am going to figure out either how to remove, or I'm going to just trim it down so that it is not so awkward. But here is what is in my catch-all. So the first thing I have is a L'Occitane. I think this one is just shea butter. Yeah, for dry skin, it's a hand cream, so just a lotion. And they have these little aluminum like tubes, so that's what this is. The next is a fan, and here it is. Just because sometimes it's hot and I'm in Georgia and I often find myself running through the airport, and sometimes I need a little bit more airflow. The next is my Fenty Beauty Fenty Gloss Balm that is almost empty. The next is some medication that I have. Another L'Occitane lotion. This one is almost empty, and that's the reason that this one joined in. My Flonase nasal spray. My Poopery, and this one is the Party Pooper. I think that one is my favorite just because of I like the scent of it. I have earbuds for both my Android and my Apple device. I have a fountain pen. There are probably some ink cartridges in here somewhere. There is a hand sanitizer, the Stress Relief from Bath and Body Works. Just a little mini pocket pack. I have some Mario Badescu facial spray that I have all the time. Even took it on vacation to the Bahamas, and I used it, the kids used it, everybody used it. We were hot, sweaty, sticky. Another thing of Flonase, because I have allergies really bad. So this one is the over-the-counter. The other one was the generic prescription version. I have Eclipse gum, and I usually buy this in bulk at either Costco or Sam's, whichever one I think about it, when I'm there and I think about it. The next is an ink cartridge for my fountain pen, just in case it goes out. The next is a Post-it note with some notes on it that I need to hold on to until I do something with it. This next one is paper soap, and I picked these up for our trip to the Bahamas as well. For those of you that may not be familiar with it, when you're like out in public spaces and they don't have soap or insufficient soap in the restrooms, you just pull one of these little thin sheets of soap out and put it in your hand with a little bit of water, work up a lather, and you have clean hands, because sometimes you do need soap and water. And it's in this little plastic case that has a little seal on it. That's it in the interior. And in the back pocket, I have Breath Savers in winter green, which is my favorite flavor in the Breath Savers. And then the last thing is, well, maybe it's not the last thing. I have tons of these Kleenex wet wipes. I use these for wiping down the trays on the airplane. I use them for wiping down the screens on the plane before I touch them, for wiping down the table, on my hands if something gets sticky in the car, wiping down my computer and my screen for work, you name it. And I just have plenty of these on deck at all times. I buy these by the case from Amazon, if that tells you how obsessed I am with them. And what else? One more ink cartridge for my pen. So 2 of them just in case. And this pen, I cannot remember the brand, but I picked this up at, I think it was Office Depot. It's a really heavy pen, and I love the little print on it. It's a floral print. The only thing that I dislike about it is that the cap doesn't like click in place. So when I'm using it to write, I have to figure out someplace else to hold on to the cap, or it will go missing because it does not click in place. So that's it. That is everything in my purse junk drawer, aka my catch-all. What do you have in your junk drawer, in your purse? Are there things that you saw here in mine that you thought, she probably doesn't need that? Or maybe there are things that you should probably add to your purse junk drawer based on what you've seen in my junk drawer today. So I'm going to get this all repacked so that I know where everything is, and throw it back in my bag so it can serve its purpose. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope you find something that feeds your addiction. Take care.